Welcome to the next segment of our Let's Play of Shogun 2 Total War. Let's see where we left off here. It's been about a day since I played this game. I uploaded about 3 videos, but all those were captured during the first day. Got a little busy at work, so I had to take a little break of a day. Okay, so it looks like we had this army here. We did take the province of Io from the Kono army. Unless I remembered, I believe that we did take out those last rebels. Okay. So, I'm going to leave that general there. I'm going to reinforce this army with another unit of Yari Ashigaru. And yeah, I didn't mention this, but Yari basically, from what I understand, stands for spear, or has something to do with some type of spear unit in Japanese. So every time you hear Yari, that's going to be some type of spear unit. Okay. So, we're at peace with them, but we do really need that settlement to have this whole island to ourselves. We have enough money, so let's recruit some superior units here, because we will need them in the future. Actually, since they have a pretty strong garrison here, I'm actually going to add these 2 units of Yari Ashigaru to this army as well. Then in the next turn, okay, don't want to declare war yet. I always like to wait till I get to the border before I actually declare war. That gives me as much time to advance into their territory without them knowing of it. Dishonorable, but it's effective. Okay, everything's up to date still, as far as our buildings go. Okay, and the Sogo, yeah, they control this top part of the island, so I really want to get to into trading with other factions, but as of now I haven't encountered any, except for the ones that are on the island, so I'm going to have to wait on that. Probably going to send a ninja in the near future to forge out into these lands that I haven't discovered yet. Okay, just one notification, construction complete. Haven't encountered anyone new. So, we're going to move our army up to their border now. It's going to be a pretty passive turn here. Just going to make sure our buildings are up to date, and they are. I do this once every turn, essentially. And on to the actually, let's take a look at the clan management. Yeah, this is how the Shogunate, which we're eventually going to want to overthrow, is viewing us as. Right now, they have no idea that we're even here. We have no fame in our clan or nothing. Once this fills up, they're not going to like us as much because they're going to see us as a threat to their supremacy. Okay? And these are basically the bonuses that we have. This one is a permanent bonus because we were playing as the Chosokabe. This is a bonus that I unlocked earlier. The family. And I have 1 son, and this is a general that's not part of the family. And here are just basically a bunch of the records. Okay. I also unlocked my YouTube profile and verified it, so now I can upload like 10-hour videos if need be. Okay, pretty peaceful right now. Okay, now, in order to move on to their territory, I am going to have to declare war, which I do like. Essentially, in the past games, there was never such a declaration made, and other countries could just basically attack any settlement without you knowing they had that intention. So,
welcome, noble friend. There is much to discuss for our mutual benefit.
And this is basically me notifying them of the declaration of war.
It is good to have open disagreement. We will put words aside. Oh, it is.
And this side here, every time you engage in diplomacy, which you do need to declare war, this shows you a bunch of information about the faction you are conversing with. Their power is weak. Prosperity is meager. They're not very rich. Their attitude is now hostile, and that just changed because I declared war on them. Their temperament's peaceful, so they probably weren't going to attack me at all. Unfortunate, they would have been good neighbors, but we want this island for ourselves, so we're going to move in on them. They have a pretty strong garrison, so this should be a pretty good fight. I'm going to move them up because you can't ever have enough units backing up your main army. Going to increase the garrison here by 1 Ashigaru unit each. Let's see how our mastery of the arts is coming along. Okay, we're almost done with the strategy of attack, and then we can move on to the way of the bow mastery. Okay, and we are making lots of money at the moment. Not lots, but we're steady. Right now I'm hoping the settlement that I'm about to take, that army isn't going to move to this bridge, because bridge battles are difficult, especially when you're the attacking side. Okay, we've mastered that art, and computer automatically went to Way of the Bow, by chance. Okay, cool. They're gonna want, this is my mission, they want me to construct a new building. Apparently my settlement of Tosa grew, and I should upgrade it to a fortress, they're telling me, and then I will get the reward of buildings being 1/4 cheaper to construct, which is great. So, we do have the money, which is great. And we are going to move on that construction immediately. Okay, I'm going to lay siege to them. Yes, I will just continue the siege for now, seeing how generally to take a fort you need more troops than they do. They have the advantage there. That's obvious. Okay. That gives me time to move my bow samurai up as well. Okay. Still no new clans encountered. And they choose to attack, which is a smart move by them. I outmatched them in archers. They, however, have 2 cavalry units, 1 general and then just 1 light cavalry. I'll have to use my Yari units, or spear units, wisely. Because they attacked from their settlement, they also get a unit of samurai retainers to attack with. Yeah, and I pretty much have 2 samurai units, and these units are far superior if it comes to close combat. The Ashigaru units, of course, having their speed advantage. Okay, looks like a pretty balanced battlefield here. Okay, I'm gonna put my archers in front. Including them. Actually gonna put them at the front. Yari units. General. Okay, yeah, Yari units. Then I'm gonna put all of them in skirmish mode because they're most likely gonna want to favor the close combat as soon as possible, seeing how my archers are superior to theirs. Yeah, they are getting ready for combat. Let me speed this up a bit. Could have probably put this forest into play as well, but wasn't really thinking about too much strategy at this point. This is a pretty straightforward battle. Only thing I'm worrying about at this point is that they have one extra cavalry unit, which cavalry can cause a great deal of problems. And they're probably going to have them, yeah, exactly. They're probably going to have them moving along the trees here. In this game, you can move your units stealthy if they're not running. And ninja units actually have a special ability of being so stealthy that they can run for a short amount of time. My general only has 14 men in his unit. Okay, now at this point I'm going to tie their spear units up with my own. Enable the fast charge ability for the Yari Samurai. Then see if my general can come into play with a flank. Oh, and the cavalry actually flanked me, which I am going to retreat from there because they will kill him otherwise. I'm actually going to sacrifice a unit of bowmen to save him. And at this point it's really smart to use my bowmen to shoot on theirs. My spearmen have the upper ground, so they're doing well there. And yeah, these cavalry units are about done. Okay, they are holding their ground pretty well. And I will recommence with the firing with this arrow unit. Okay, and they're running, so now I can use my general to hunt them down. Just have to make sure he doesn't get trapped. For some reason, they seem to want to fight my spear units head-on with their archers. And we win. Yeah, I mean, I know we all hope that or a lot of us at least, hope that the next Total War game will be Rome 2. If it does come down to that, I will give you guys a Let's Play of that, probably in a harder difficulty. Like I said, this was my first play, and I would like to restart on a hard difficulty, but I assume that these battles are going to get more challenging in the future. There will be larger armies fighting you, and on my last playthrough of this game, there were times when I actually did struggle at later points in the game. Okay, looks like they have no resisting troops left. Just wipe some of them up. And while I really enjoy this game is really fun and really beautifully animated. But my favorite Total War games, the favorite series, would be between Medieval, Total War, and Rome. Okay. Close victory, it says. Although I don't think it was that close. Okay, they killed 302 of my men, I killed 893 of theirs. Could have been better, but we had over a 1 to 2 kill death ratio, so... Let's see what this unit decides to do. Okay, and yeah, we are going to take the settlement this turn, because otherwise, if I move to the next turn without doing anything, now my units are going to start suffering from that attrition. And same with this. And I don't know what they have here, but I'm just going to go ahead. I have 2 units of bow samurai. They shouldn't have a problem with them. Depending on what it is. Okay, it's a unit of just bow ashigaru. Oh man, another one of those that I shouldn't have fought. I'll make it quick. I have to remember not to fight the clearly outmatched battles. It's gonna be fog, we don't want that. Fog makes your missile units less accurate, and here we have snow, which makes your units take longer to recover from fatigue. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much, though. Where are we going to cross here? Okay, there's the bridge.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon.
And I see why it's so overpowered, because I have reinforcements coming in. They might too. Looks like... Are these their reinforcements? I don't know where that unit spawned from, but... Yeah, we shouldn't have a problem with them. Sort of shocked that the GTX 590 and an i7 2600K combo would have any problems with a game like this. But it has held up decently, at least. And I'm actually only using the DirectX 9 settings to run. And these samurai are here for serious business. I believe they do outrange them by quite a bit, too, so they will have to move up before they start firing. Yeah, they're getting torn up. I've lost 12 units. Yeah, I really like the blood splatter additional content that I downloaded. Makes the game, I don't know, it just adds something to it. It's hard to describe. a more sincere feeling or something. And no arrow flies truer than a Chosokabe shaft. That was their intro. I'll surprise him. My general was just chilling over there, so... And now I'm gonna cease firing. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Are you alright? And they're retreating. Another wipe-up operation. Let's follow the trail. Yeah, they're done for. I do hope that you guys enjoy these Let's Plays, because I really do enjoy doing them. They're really fun. Okay, that unit died. They have some remaining, though. That's interesting. Apparently, to merge with that general. Okay. We'll just follow this guy. Apparently, he has unlimited range now to walk. Okay. Okay, that must have been a glitch by the game, because I did defeat that army, and my unit moved into the place where that one was. It has like unlimited march or something, I'm not sure. Okay, and we don't want to suffer attrition, so we are now going to attack. And actually, let me simulate this one. The computer will probably lose more units than I would have, but... Yeah, 81 units lost. We're going to peacefully occupy. I assume that... Yes, this should be their last settlement then. Simulate that one. Okay, haven't lost a unit as expected. Yeah, I used to hate when the simulations used to go and the computer would lose the most easy fights for you at times. Things you just knew you could win. A general increased in rank. Okay, I am going to upgrade him to Cavalry Commander. Admiral I don't like too much because I don't use ships too much. I will try to get a few ship battles into this Let's Play. Okay, and then because there's no need for us to incur any attrition losses, I'm not going to move into their settlement here just yet. I'll just let them rest and replenish for a turn. Actually... Yes, I'm going to move my general with these units because if a unit is without a general and in your settlement but not inside the actual fort, they do not recover units. If your general is with them and they are outside the fort in your region, they do recover units. And units inside your settlement automatically recover units no matter what. Okay, and they gave us cavalry abilities here. As you can see, they have horse breeders, and they have horses as a resource, which is awesome. Makes a huge difference. Okay, Matt, we got 6 turns to go before we will learn the Mastery of the Bow. After I learn that, I'm probably going to head back to the civilian sector and learn some more upgrades there. So I'm going to repair that fort. build a siege engineer's workshop. That gives you the ability to build fire bombers. They basically have little pots of fire bombs that they can throw. They have had enough of the war. I understand that, but that's not gonna work. Declined. Okay, and that is your last settlement. Gonna take that one as well. And I'm actually going to move quite a few of my units up, just because these units will probably be important once we move on to the mainland and start fighting there. We could also go for this section, seeing how there's not as many territories to control, and then if we got control of all this, we should have quite a bit of tax revenue to play with. But we will find that out in the coming turns. And actually, yeah, that is not a bad idea. We're going to come back to that. And who will stay? Leave you here. Let you replenish some troops. You here. And yeah, the citizens are okay with that. Okay, and we can cross here in the next turn. I'm really liking this game. Glad I picked it up. I played the demo first, and I was sort of apprehensive about it because I was sort of disappointed with Empire Total War. Just way too much multitasking in that game. Some people said they liked it though. And I will auto-resolve this. Okay, peacefully occupy that one. And we destroyed that clan. The Miyoshi, they're called. Okay, it looks as though to move on to the mainland now we will have to construct some type of ship to get onto the mainland, which is fine. We have enough in our treasury, 2,700 at least. Gonna let those units replenish, repair that structure, upgrade the harbor. And actually this time, I haven't done this in past games, but I'm probably going to field a decent navy, because they did screw me over quite a few times. Actually, because I need to find new clans to trade with. I'm going to hire a ninja.
Where darkness meets the shadow, there dwells the ninja. Saboteurs and assassins, happy to do their lord's bidding.
And I love ninjas. He's going to wait patiently here. I do sort of miss playing with the Hattori because their ninja were just so superior in pretty much every aspect. Cheaper, better. I mean, what more is there to say? Okay, and we need a Yari drill yard, which once the settlement's upgraded, this building slot is going to unlock, and at that point we can just move up to the Yari drill yard, which will give us a lot of new units we can recruit, which is sweet. Okay, where am I? Okay, at this point we're trying to get to the point where we can construct ships. I'm looking through my settlements here. It doesn't look like any of them have that capability at this point. Yeah, not so far. So we're going to need to upgrade a building as fast as possible. Let me see if the construction of a harbor will do that. Yes, we can then construct ships to get across the mainland. And I think I will actually assault this area first. Or, we forgot about that little part of the island, which is good. Gives us a little leeway on our ships. I'm going to take the full units first, or the fuller units, and the samurai. Okay, they're going to wait at the water because they won't have enough movement points to cross. We need to start encountering some new people. Once we start trading, money's just going to start flowing in, I'm telling you. And that will be important in the future. The Ashikaga Shogunate, they have a pretty good army. I will let you guys know that. And that's essentially who we're going to have to dethrone.
Master, we are not making enough of the trade infrastructure in this province.
Yeah, I realize that. That requires Todofuken, which is a art that we need to master. So that will probably be the next art we go with, so we can increase our trade infrastructure, like she said. Gonna declare war on the Sogo, and let me check. Yeah, my daimyo's honor is great at this point. Last time, in my last playthrough, I did not have any concept of what honor was. Honor basically makes sure that your citizens and your generals are loyal, and I just went into it blind with my first playthrough, which was not a let's play, it was just a normal playthrough, and basically I went into debt a few times, and that dings your general's honor points. Apparently declaring war on people you are trading with also causes you to lose honor points, which is exactly the reason why I didn't start trade with anyone on this island, because we wanted it all for ourselves. Okay, I'm going to move my ninja to where our ship is going to be constructed at. Okay. Oh, and it looks like they have quite a strong army. I'm not going to be able to simulate this one, but I am going to save this part of the Let's Play, the next part, for the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and we'll see you guys on the next segment.